Hey guys, welcome back to the Cocco channel and to another Thoughts on Thursday. As promised, I am doing finally Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass palette by Urban Decay. That's such a mouthful. So I have had this now for, gosh, I think I've had this now for 2 weeks, I want to say. I think I got it before Mother's Day, so almost 2 weeks. And I have been using it non-stop for the past about week, I want to say. I finally got my Stella got a groove back, Brittany got a groove back, and so I've been like playing with colors more and like getting back to my old self. And so anyways, we're gonna do a review. I'm gonna give you swatches and just tell you what I think. So this is the outside packaging, and I know probably you all have seen this before, but just in case somebody hasn't, I am gonna go through all this. It is a beautiful like kaleidoscope, very Tim Burton-esque, you know what I mean, like design with Alice mirror. It is like embossed and everything, and on the back they show you all of the colors and everything. This is the actual palette, which Urban Decay usually kills it with packaging. I love their packaging so much. So you have like the same thing on this front side. You have, it's like a book, you know what I mean, and so this is just amazing. So you do, oh hello, so you have the mirror. I'm trying like not to blind you guys. So you have the mirror on this side, and it says we're all mad here, and it has like all the clocks. So it says, I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different than yours, different from yours, excuse me. And so I think that's genius. I absolutely love it. Of course, it's a quote. And I love that you have like, ooh, careful, Brittany. I love that you have like the tabs on the top, so that way you can open it without like digging into it. And then, of course, you guys have probably all seen this, is the butterfly. Let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. So there is the butterfly. I don't know if you see the little wings moving or not. I'm sure you can. So I'm trying not to blind you as much as I can. There is the little butterfly, and his little wings are moving. There's the camera. So I absolutely love this packaging. I think it's gorgeous. It is magnetic, so it stays closed. And then going on into the actual palette part, it says, I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I must have changed several times since then. I love the quotes. So here is the actual palette, and I love it that it actually comes all the way out, so that way you're not like having to really mess with the actual packaging of it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like kind of dangerous, because like if you drop it, or you know what I mean, it's kind of scary. And then you have like these black and white version of the kaleidoscope images on the back of this. The way they set this up was actually quite brilliant, because they have divided it into characters, and that's like your quads almost. So we're gonna go through one by one, and I'm gonna give you swatches and tell you what I think and what I have used. So starting off with this quad is Alice, and so I'll just go ahead and swatch them. Okay, so starting at the top, which a color is kind of hard to make out, this is Looking Glass. This color is called Reflection. This one is Dormouse, and then Metamorphosis, which is this really beautiful blue color. So I have used everything except for Metamorphosis, that powder blue, and I know a lot of people were saying that they were really disappointed because these weren't very pigmented, but in my mind that makes sense, because if you've seen the movie, not necessarily Through the Looking Glass, because I haven't seen it, I don't even know if it's out yet, but the first one, like, she is very all natural. She doesn't have a ton of makeup on, so this is a very soft look, but you still have a pop of color. I have used Looking Glass as a highlight, because it has like almost this reflect to it, even though it's like a baby pink color and it doesn't show up very much. I have used it under my brow bone. Reflection is this gorgeous like peachy color. It almost reminds me of it kind of reminds me of orange soda from my Anastasia little quad that I made myself. Like, these two colors remind me a lot of these two colors. Does that make sense? And they're just a really pretty airy look. It is like very natural. And then Dormouse, I hope I'm saying that right. Dormouse. This is also a really good color to put through your crease. I've worn just these 3 colors together with one from another quad, and it's just like a very like everyday look. I really enjoy it. And the blue one is pigmented. Like that was just 1 and 1, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I know a lot of people were saying that this isn't very pigmented, but I really enjoyed the first one because it makes sense to me that Alice would be kind of your softer colors, because she doesn't in the movies wear like a lot of makeup. She's very natural. Okay, so that was Alice. Let's move on to the next column, which is the character Mad Hatter, which is played by Johnny Depp, who I am in love with. Probably the only person I would ever leave my husband for, just saying. Okay, so let's move on. I've only used 2 colors from this quad, and both of them are amazing. So the first one is Hatter, which is a gorgeous green, and it does have like, I want to say it's like a satin. The next one is called Gone Mad, which is a beautiful plum that actually has like some purple shimmer through it. Paradox is a peach gold, like it's peach but it has like this gold reflect to it. I absolutely love it. And then the last one is Cake, which is a hot pink that also has micro glitters in it. And out of those I have used Cake and Paradox. I made the coolest look with these 2. I like put reflection through my crease, and then I put this on my lid and then smoked it out with Cake. It was such a cool and colorful look, and it gave me like so much inspiration because it was like the first time I came back with like a colorful look. If you followed me on Snapchat, you saw it. But anyways, these colors are just so pretty. Like I could even do a look like with the green and the purple. I think that would be so much fun. Like if you like doing colors, like this is my favorite row, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I can't say that, but it is really pretty. I like it a lot. And again, that was just 1 swipe. I don't, you know what I mean? Like the pigment is there, and even on the eyes, like when I put the pink on, like it went on really well, and you could build it up if you wanted to, but it was also really easy to blend because I used it as like my crease color, you know what I mean? I would much rather have it be a little bit less pigmented and me be able to build it up instead of having it be like overly pigmented and having to sit there for like 20 minutes blending it out, because I went like that and put it on and I was like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like that's just my preference personally. So I do understand when people say like they wanted more pigment, but for me the pigment is there and it's really easy to build up. So moving on to the next one is Marana, which is the White Queen. So let's start off with that. This row right here. Gosh, it's like a tie between this one and the Mad Hatter. Like this would be like another really good everyday look quad, whereas like the Mad Hatter is like a colorful quad. So anyways, starting off at the top is Lily, which is this gorgeous baby pink base, but it has like a purple pink reflect to it. I don't know if you guys are picking it up or not, but it is gorgeous. Next is Duchess, which is one of like my favorite color schemes. Again, in the Natasha Denona, that golden rose was like my favorite. It's like a pink that has like a gold peach reflect to it. It is such a gorgeous color. So it's like a transformer almost. This one is called Kingdom, which is a beautiful like light brown that is a shimmer. And then the last one is Chessboard, which is a matte light brown, which is also really good again for your crease. I have used all 4 of these on my eyes as well, and I love them. Again, I don't know, I really disagree with everyone about like the pigmentation. It's just my preference. I know that like I said, it's easier for me to build it up than it is for me to blend away. So I just really enjoy this one. The transformers are like my favorite, these 2 right here, where depending on the light, you know what I mean, it catches and throws different colors. I just love it. The next row is Elizabeth, which is the Red Queen. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right because I haven't actually seen the first movie in a really long time. And like I said, I haven't seen the next one, although I can't wait to. So let's go ahead and get started. So first color is called Heads Will Roll. It is a turquoise with micro glitters in it. And this is what I'm wearing on my lower lash line. It's just such a pretty color. This one is Bandersnatch, which is a matte navy, and it's not the greatest, but I mean, I've definitely seen worse. It's probably the worst color in this whole entire palette as far as like the quality goes. This one is Salzengrum, which I have used and I absolutely love. It's like this brick red, but it has a pink reflect to it. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? Okay, and then this is Royal Flush, which is a pearl with, it does have micro glitters in it, but it's more shimmery than anything. Like, I see more of a shimmer than I can catch like the glitters, whereas this one, like, you can catch the glitter in it, you know what I mean? So I have used this as an inner corner highlight. This is Royal Flush, that pearl color, and I absolutely love it. Salzengrum I used when I was telling you about that pink look that I did. I put that in like my definer, like to define, like, what am I trying to say? To like smoke it out, you know what I mean, in my outer V. Again, I haven't used Bandersnatch because it's just not the greatest quality. And then this one I am wearing today on my lower lash line. So these ones are really, really good as well. I just love Transformers, like this red one from like the brick to pink, brick to pink, brick to pink. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Alright, last row is the newest character to the series, which is Time, which is played by that Borat guy. I wish I knew his name. So it is this row right here, and it is the darkest out of the bunch. Okay, so this is blowing my mind. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used any of these yet. Oh no, I have used Chronosphere. So let's just start off with the swatches. This is the Time, and it is the coolest color. It's like a midnight blue, but it has like a reflect to it. It is so pretty, and that is so pigmented. It was literally one swipe. Oh my gosh, they've all been one swipe, but anyway. This is Dream On, which is like kind of a mauvey, not mauve. It like definitely comes out a lot lighter than what it is in the palette. Like this, it looks so dark in the palette, this one right here, and then on my hand, you know what I mean? It's like much lighter, but it does have micro shimmer in it, or micro glitters, excuse me. And then this is Chronosphere, which I have used as a definer, like to, in my outer V with like a more natural look that I did with some of the White Queen's eyeshadows. So this one is a deeper brown with gold micro glitters in it. And then this one is called Mirror, which is just like a slate gray shimmer color. It doesn't have glitter in it, but it is shimmer. Maybe more on the side of satin. No, I want to say shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer. So, again, I need to do something with Time because that pigmentation and that color is blowing my mind. It has like almost a lilac reflect to it, like very soft purple, but even though it's so dark, I don't know, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. The only thing that I'm not loving about this palette is the brush that it came with. I have tried to use it a couple times now, but I don't know if it's because it's dual fiber, and I typically don't use a lot of dual fiber brushes. I don't know why, but I just don't. And so it doesn't like blend out very well. I don't think, I feel like my Morphe brushes definitely pick up the pigmentation more than these do, and they're not, maybe that's why people are saying that it doesn't have a lot of pigment, is maybe they're using the brush. Although I do love the design of it, and I'm going to keep it, you know, with the palette obviously, but it's not something that I utilize, you know what I mean, or use. I don't know what the difference is, but anyways, so that is the review and swatches. I love this palette. I am so glad that I got it because, as I told you when I showed you in my haul, like, I love Tim Burton, I love Johnny Depp, and I really enjoy Urban Decay shadows, you know what I mean, in general. There have definitely been some misses for me. I can't remember what I returned. Oh, the Vice palette that came out for the holidays. I definitely returned that one. I feel like that one sucked. But this one, I'm really glad I got it. I know there's tons of mixed reviews, but there were a couple of my friends who requested to hear my thoughts on it. I think the packaging gets an A+. There's only one shadow in this whole entire thing that I feel like didn't have the greatest pigmentation and like quality, which was Bandersnatch. Other than that, I would use every single color in here, and I have almost. The only ones I haven't really touched are the character Time. So I absolutely love it. I think it was definitely worth the $60, which I know is really expensive, but I love Urban Decay shadows, and I have quite a few of the singles, which run about 20 bucks each. So when you're getting, what, 20 shadows in a little box, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's no way I'm gonna ever go through all of these. It's gonna last a really long time. It is definitely a collector's item, even if I didn't use this, which I definitely am. Like, just to have this sitting on your vanity, you know what I mean? Like, that may sound stupid, but if you're like a true makeup collector, you know what I mean, and you have things just for packaging, like this just sitting on your vanity, I feel like is life. Like, it gives me life. Does that make sense? Probably not. But that is my opinion. I absolutely love it. It was totally worth the $60, which I've said a million times, but I could seriously sit here all day and just look at it and play with it and put it all over my eyeballs. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco, and you are watching the Cocco channel. Please subscribe if you're not already. It will really mean the world to me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!